There's nothing quite like stepping out into the garden on a crisp morning, is there? The birds are singing, the dew is still clinging to the leaves, and the air is filled with the promise of a new day. But as any gardener knows, that idyllic scene can be quickly shattered by the sight of caterpillars munching away at your precious plants. Don't worry though, it's not the end of the world. Caterpillars might seem like a nuisance, but they're a natural part of the garden ecosystem. And with a little bit of know-how, you can keep their numbers in check without resorting to harsh chemicals that harm beneficial insects and the environment. Today, we're diving into effective solutions for caterpillar control so you can keep your garden thriving without harmful chemicals. Now, some might call it old-fashioned, but I believe there's a certain satisfaction in getting your hands a little dirty. And when it comes to dealing with a small caterpillar infestation, there's nothing quite like handpicking. First things first, protect those hands. A good pair of gardening gloves will keep your skin safe. Look closely at the leaves, stems, and even underneath, as caterpillars can be surprisingly good at hiding. When you spot one, simply pluck it gently but firmly from the plant. Drop it into a bucket of soapy water or relocate it away from your vegetables. Handpicking can be quite therapeutic and connects you with your garden on a deeper level. There's a real sense of accomplishment in taking care of your plants effectively and environmentally friendly. So don't be afraid to get up close and personal with your plants. You might even enjoy the process. Now let's talk about another one of my favorite caterpillar control methods, Bacillus thuringiensis, or BT for short. Don't let the scientific name intimidate you. It's actually a very straightforward and natural solution. BT is a naturally occurring bacterium found in soil, and it works wonders against caterpillars. The beauty of BT is that it targets caterpillars specifically, while remaining harmless to humans, pets, and beneficial insects like bees and ladybugs. It works by producing spores that, when ingested by caterpillars, disrupt their digestive system, effectively stopping them from eating and ultimately leading to their demise. Using BT is as easy as pie. You can find it at most garden centers in a powdered or liquid form. Simply mix it with water according to the instructions on the package, and you're good to go. I prefer to apply BT spray in the evening, as it's most effective when the sun isn't beating down on the leaves. When spraying, focus on the underside of the leaves, as that's where caterpillars tend to feast. And don't worry about overdoing it. BT breaks down naturally in sunlight and is biodegradable, so it won't leave any harmful residues in your garden. One thing to keep in mind is that BT is most effective on young caterpillars, so the earlier you catch an infestation, the better. Regularly inspecting your plants for any signs of caterpillar activity will help you stay ahead of the game. BT is a fantastic tool to have in your gardening arsenal, offering an effective and environmentally friendly way to control caterpillars. It's a testament to the power of nature and how we can work with it to maintain a healthy balance in our gardens. So, next time you're facing a caterpillar conundrum, remember the power of BT. It's a natural solution that delivers powerful results, allowing you to protect your plants without compromising the health of your garden or the environment. And that, my friends, is what truly matters: gardening in harmony with nature. Now let's move on to one of my absolute favorite aspects of gardening: encouraging biodiversity. You see, a truly thriving garden is a haven for all sorts of creatures, and that includes natural predators who help keep those pesky caterpillars in check. Think of it as inviting a team of tiny helpers to your garden party. Birds, parasitic wasps, ladybugs, these beneficial insects are nature's pest control, and they're more than happy to lend a helping wing or a leg. Attracting these helpful creatures is all about creating a welcoming environment. One of the simplest ways is to plant a variety of flowers that provide nectar and pollen. Marigolds, with their bright, cheerful blooms, are a particular favorite of ladybugs, while dill and fennel will attract those elegant yet deadly parasitic wasps. Don't be put off by the word parasitic. These wasps are tiny and pose no threat to humans. They lay their eggs inside caterpillars, effectively controlling their population. It's a bit gruesome, I'll admit, but it's nature's way of keeping things in balance. Providing a water source is another great way to entice beneficial insects. A simple bird bath or a shallow dish filled with pebbles and water will do the trick. Not only will it quench their thirst, but it'll also create a lovely focal point in your garden. Remember, a diverse garden is a healthy garden. By attracting natural predators, you're creating a balanced ecosystem where pests like caterpillars are kept in check naturally. It's about working with nature, not against it. So embrace the wonderful world of beneficial insects. Plant those flowers, provide some water, and let nature work its magic. You'll be amazed by the bustling ecosystem you create and the sense of satisfaction that comes with gardening in harmony with nature. Now let's talk about another one of nature's potent gifts, neem oil. This oil, derived from the seeds of the neem tree, has been used for centuries in traditional medicine and pest control, and for good reason. It's a powerful yet natural insecticide that works wonders against a whole host of garden pests, including our little friends, the caterpillars. Neem oil works in a rather fascinating way. It disrupts the hormonal balance of insects, interfering with their growth and reproduction. In the case of caterpillars, it disrupts their feeding habits, making them less interested in munching on your precious plants. Using neem oil is a breeze. You can find it at most garden centers in a concentrated form. Simply mix a few tablespoons with a gallon of water. Always follow the instructions on the bottle, and you've got yourself a potent yet natural caterpillar deterrent. When applying neem oil, timing is key. It's best to spray in the evening or early morning, as the sun's UV rays can break down the oil's effectiveness. And as with any spray, focus on the underside of the leaves where caterpillars like to hide. One thing to keep in mind is that neem oil can also affect beneficial insects, so it's best to use it sparingly and only when absolutely necessary. I always advocate for a balanced approach in the garden, and that means using even natural insecticides with care. Neem oil is a fantastic tool to have in your gardening arsenal, offering a natural and effective way to control caterpillars and other pesky insects. It's a testament to the power of nature and the incredible properties it holds. So next time you're facing a caterpillar invasion, consider reaching for neem oil. It's a natural solution that can help restore balance in your garden, allowing your plants to thrive without the unwanted attention of those hungry caterpillars. Now, let's delve into one of my favorite gardening techniques, companion planting. It's a method that's been used for centuries, based on the idea that certain plants can help each other thrive. And when it comes to deterring caterpillars, companion planting can be a real game changer. The concept is simple. You plant certain species alongside your vulnerable crops to repel pests, attract beneficial insects, or even improve the soil. It's like creating a harmonious neighborhood watch program, but for your garden. When it comes to caterpillars, there's a whole host of plants that can help deter them. Aromatic herbs like basil, thyme, and sage are particularly effective. Their strong scents confuse caterpillars, making it harder for them to locate their favorite snacks, your precious vegetables. Planting these herbs around the perimeter of your vegetable patch creates a fragrant barrier that caterpillars are less likely to cross. And as a bonus, you'll have a plentiful supply of fresh herbs to use in your cooking. Another great companion plant is tansy. This hardy perennial produces clusters of bright yellow, button-like flowers that attract ladybugs and other beneficial insects. And as we learned earlier, ladybugs are voracious predators of caterpillars. Nasturtiums are another excellent choice. Not only do their vibrant flowers add a splash of color to the garden, but they also act as a trap crop for caterpillars. These hungry critters are more attracted to nasturtiums than to your vegetables, giving you a chance to remove them before they do any real damage. Companion planting is a wonderful way to create a balanced ecosystem in your garden, where plants work together to deter pests and attract beneficial insects. It's about working with nature, not against it, to create a thriving, vibrant garden. And there you have it. Easy, effective, and eco-friendly ways to control caterpillars in your garden. Remember, a healthy garden means using sustainable solutions. So try these tips and watch your plants thrive without unwanted nibbling. It's all about finding that balance, that harmony in the garden, where every creature plays its part. And sometimes that means lending a helping hand or trowel to keep things in check. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more organic gardening hacks. Together we can create a more sustainable, beautiful garden, one plant at a time. See you in the next video.